I hate that I'm having to make a third video on this subreddit. It won't end. It won't. This video will be to no avail. It really won't. And because of that, I'm just saying, guys, prefacing this, don't go to this subreddit and start spreading hate, right? Don't go to the subreddit and just, being what these people accuse us of being. Because it doesn't help the situation, right? But that doesn't mean that the problem is not there. This video will be about r/gacha gaming, or more commonly known as r/Hoyo gaming. When you say that, it sounds like a joke, right? It sounds like a genuine sort of joke, right? Oh, you might be a bit biased, but they're not that biased. I'm sure, the majority, like maybe a small majority, right? Like 52% is Hoyo fans. No, you will see in a minute just how bad this official subreddit is. The biggest gacha subreddit, probably, right? The biggest general gacha subreddit does not celebrate general gacha. They like to censor Wuthering Waves posts. They like to downvote them until they have 0 upvotes. They just incite tribalism in the comments. The moderators either have to remove them out of bias or out of pity, right? Pity for the fact that this is still going on. Pity for the fact that people can't be civil in the comments. So, let's begin, shall we? So, it's a bit late because I hardly opened Reddit, but as expected, this post on Hoyo Gaming got removed for, yes, they removed it because apparently r/gacha gaming is not the right place to talk about the quality of a gacha collab, even put caption to avoid low effort posting. Wuthering Waves X Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab was incredible, even had a CN like event/collab tag as well, high effort post. It was such a great continuation from the anime ending. If you've watched it, you will understand what I mean. So many references to the Cyberpunk game as well, such an amazing experience. A general celebration of the collab, right? Unfortunately, your post has been removed for the following reasons. Rule 4, post in the right place. Where the f*** else are you supposed to post it then? Where on earth are you supposed to post it then? Can I not post a celebration of a gacha collab in a gacha, general gacha subreddit? Really? No. Why? Surely that must mean that the general gacha subreddit isn't really general, right? Surely not. This was 2 years ago, so they've been doing this since the beginning, right? Let's have a look. How Wuthering Waves helped me overcome my sleeping problem. Review. Before your sub gets overrun by trolls, I wanted to share a little positivity and talk about how Wuthering Waves got me through some dark times with insomnia. I won't go through my whole backstory, but once my insomnia started when it was hard to sleep, 8 hours became 4, 4 became 2, and soon I'm getting anger issues, throwing shot glasses at the bartender for cutting me off. I can't even go to half the bars in my town because I've been thrown out of them all. Anyway, a couple days ago I saw Wuthering Waves in YouTube, and everyone was saying it was the Genshin killer. Ever since then I waited days for it to release, and now, after just playing 30 minutes of the game earlier, I finally have a good nap rest I haven't had for years. So for the others out there who are having trouble sleeping Wuthering Waves, give it a try. Just read some dialogue and lore for a couple of minutes. You'll never have to experience trouble sleeping again. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo, man. Bravo. Bravo. Wow. I'm so happy that your insomnia got cured. I'm so happy for you, man. 2,700 upvotes. Easiest karma of his life. But no, the Wuthering Waves community is the toxic one, right? When this, on release, was being said. I'm in shock, guys. With the accounts that I cover in these videos, if you showed them this, they'd go, haha, funny joke. Haha, funny. If this was like a Wuthering Waves player that talked about Genshin, or NTE, or HSR, or Zenless like this, oh my god, you're so toxic. Oh my god, Wuthering Waves community trash. Take a look inside, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this post right here. They were doing this since day one. Day one, guys. Day one. Day one. And again, another, the Zhuanfang trailer, right? 0 upvotes, which means it's got negative upvotes, right? It's been downvoted more than it has been upvoted. Negative. But 63 comments, though. So you know for a fact it had a lot of people view it. Oh. This subreddit is honestly a joke. Again, guys, do not go after the people on the subreddit because it's genuinely not worth your time. And also, I don't condone it either. This subreddit gets under my skin a lot more than it should. because this subreddit is about the gacha space, not the fucking Hoyo space. And again, I said in my previous videos that they should be grateful that Wuthering Waves is giving gachas a good rep. Wuthering Waves is giving gachas a good rep because of the collab. So you'd think that your games that you shill for like crazy would benefit from it. But no, they are too thick-skulled to realise that. They'd view Wuthering Waves gacha game. Oh, maybe I should play Hoyo games like Genshin, Zenless, Hejasar. More players for their games. How scared they must be looking at Wuwa now and how good everything looks, then only to cope by calling Wuwa shit. Exactly. It reeks of insecurity, yet they call Wuwa shit. Why? If the game's so shit, then why are you downvoting everything? Another one now. Why are there so many victims in this thread, and why do they respond to outsiders with a different reason as to why the majority of people downvote Wuwa posts? As someone who does downvote as well, no shame. It's not because of the game, guys. It's you and the game's community. The game itself is fine, good in some cases. But the reason people downvote is 99% answer to how you act and talk towards other gacha games. You guys talk about Wuwa being rent-free in some of the commenters. Your game community makes a lot of engagement for Genshin in social media. Think about that. 3/4 of Wuwa CCs are talking about Genshin or other gacha games more. Come on, people. Can we open our eyes, or you're dogging on the Wuthering Waves community? Yet, you literally have people on day one of Wuthering Waves dogging on it. Why do you think the Wuthering Waves community is the way it is? You literally attack the game and then cry victim when we retaliate. You are perhaps the biggest bunch of losers on the planet. Downvote it. Downvote the post because of the community, or rather your view of the community. Whereas, if you guys would have actually, seen some of the stuff I've done, the video I posted yesterday about Alexor, right? Nothing but love from the Wuwa community. You know why? Because he was actually being genuine about his reactions and actually took the time to understand the game, something that you fuckers will never do. Never, ever do. And to be honest, they never will. And I'm fine with that. The reason why I'm making this video in the fucking first place is because of people like you. I wouldn't be making this video otherwise if it wasn't for people like you. Yet for some reason, our community is worse than the community that laughs at dead babies. Like, for instance, that baby that was named Carter Thea. And then there was a contingent of the community, Hoyo community, that laughed at the death of that baby. We are the community that's worse than the community that harasses voice actors. Just let that sink in, guys. Just let that sink in. Okay, I know it's obvious, but goddamn, they actually downvoted the anniversary trailer to oblivion. Not anything related to the live stream or anniversary rewards, mind you. The trailer, which was incredibly presented, yep, there's no room for doubt that anyone about this subreddit, yeah. 630 comments. Negative upvotes. If you think about all the comments on there, 630, right? Imagine how many downvotes there would be. It is honestly disgusting. It is disgusting. You cannot claim that you celebrate all gachas, yet fester a community like this. It's disgusting. And do you wonder why the community, the Wuthering Waves community, they feel so exiled, they feel so outcast, right? They feel angry at the Hoyo community. You wonder why, right? You wonder why. Case in point. And again, there's Wang Fang trailer, obviously talking about that again. Yeah, you had the Genshin one right above it, right? 1.2k upvotes, 374 comments, 10 heart eye emojis. Double standards, ladies and gentlemen. So-called subreddit for anything gacha related, and one specific gacha game is being singled out because it's a direct competitor. What a joke. One of these mods actually sort of talking about how bad this subreddit's gone. The mod is actually disgraced. Approving this post was a mistake, judging by the fact y'all can't be civil about this stuff. I'm locking this post. And again, it had 503 upvotes. It finally broke the downvote hell. But look at the comments. 718 comments, bro. There was some absolute bombshell arguments in there. There must have been. Someone tested it, right? Someone tried to test it because, of course, they see it, right, and they can't believe it, so they actually go and try and test it. I had to test to see if the rumors are true, and these mods really are miserable. Why is this so peak? Like, why so peak? I don't know, I'm just low-key loving that the new trailer and that Yang Yang shot just made me even more excited for 3.5, to be honest. If I was a mod and I saw that post, I'd be like, okay, it won't get much traction. It got removed, though. And again, this has happened in the past before, right? I've made videos on this subreddit in the past for this exact same reason. And it won't change. And to be honest, you might be right in saying, well, just don't make a video on it. It's to no avail. And you're right. And you're right. But then again, I think we should all sort of get together and realise that this subreddit has way too many bad apples in it. And we should be giving sort of light to other subreddits, smaller subreddits that are actually neutral. Or at least try to be neutral, right? I feel like that's a good way to go about it, right? Yeah, even the mod, yeah. And this is sort of their extra comment right here. I went to sleep and woke up to see whatever the hell this is. The comment section is supposed to be. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? It's bad. I bet it was bad. I bet it was bad, man. And that's all for that one. So, conclusion. Do not post in r/Hoyo Gaming about anything Wuthering Waves related. I really just think, guys, that we just need to go to our own proper subreddits and just post in there. There is no point trying to reason with the people on there. There is no point trying to get posts high up on there, right? Because at the end of the day, the community that's festering in there will continue to fester. They will continue to live in this echo chamber bubble. They will continue to do anything they want to do in that subreddit. And there's nothing we can do to stop them. We don't need to, though. We don't need to, because we know how good our game is. And that's all that matters. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my members, and thank you to my 6-star members, Rondel Guard, Angels, Loki, Sorry, and iSilverX. See you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.